What was different about your body when you were born?
I was actually born with one finger on my left hand and a full left leg, but it was curved. I had surgery when I was 2.5 years old to remove the part that was curved, so I had a stump that they could put a prosthetic leg on. And then they took the big toe from that and they put it on my left hand, so I have 2 fingers. I did tons of physical therapy to try to get my new finger to work like a real finger and not like a toe. I was always trying to figure out how to bring them together and how to get them to come together and touch. And I was sitting in the shower and it touched. And it was amazing. I was running around the house screaming, "Yay, I did it!" Because that was like the first milestone.
Do you feel different than other kids?
Sometimes I do. People do stare and whisper. I'll be thinking like, there's tons of kids in this world. How did he happen to choose me to be one of the kids that had to get their leg taken away? And I asked God, like, can you please give me a leg? Somehow, some way. Well, then I have to think, I was born like this. I can't change it. And when I play sports, I don't feel different. I don't think about anything else. I just think about what's happening in the game.
Would you say sports have become a ritual for you?
Yes, because I feel like if I don't play sports every day, I feel weird. I've always felt like sports is where I can go when I'm sad or lonely or anything. I love competition. I love the feeling. I love being under pressure and everything. When I'm playing sports, I go from thinking about all the other things to game mode. When I'm in the zone, I feel like I have this like fire around me. And then the flames pop up and have this circle around it. So any thoughts that try to come in and they get burned by the fire and they don't let in.
Do you feel you have to work harder than other kids?
Oh yes. I bet kids when they take a step, oh I took a step, big deal. For me, when I take a step, I say, oh no big deal, but I thought about every little bit. I put so much pressure on my body from being in a prosthetic all day. I come home, I'm like dying from back pain, and I have to stretch before I go to bed every night.
So how do you stay positive?
I have to think about what I have instead of what I don't have. I have a great life. I have a great family. I have great legs. I have great friends. I have a great school. I could go on for years. I'm just grateful that I have so many things that are great in my life. There's lots of challenges in people's life, and that's a little wall right there. So I try to break down that wall. If I'm just running around like playing soccer or shooting a layup, I don't think about it. I don't feel different when I'm playing sports because that takes me away from my disability, but it's a good thing that I'm born like this. I've learned to be confident in myself. I've learned how to be strong.
Hold up.
Hello and good morning, Shafter High School, and welcome back to Hqtv, Shafter High School's news source.
Today is Friday, November 22nd, and here's what's going on in our general community.
We're going to send over to Maddie to start off the show.
Good morning, Generals. I'm going to be doing your 4-day forecast. Today is a high of 68 and a low of 40. Saturday is a high of 67 and a low of 41. Sunday is a high of 68 and a low of 40, and Monday is a high of 65 and a low of 36. Now back to the main show.
Thank you, Maddie. And if you are curious for what our schedule is going to be today, here is what our schedule is. So we get out 2 hours early. Thank Jesus. We're going to be a whole week off of school. And when you guys come back, it's going to be Christmas time. Yeah. It's going to be December. So talk about the bus.
So students who ride the bus, in order to take the late bus, you must have a late bus pass. If you're not going to athletics or tutoring, you should be taking the bus right after school.
Tutoring is available in the libraries after school from 3 to 7 p.m. on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So that was yesterday, Tuesday, and Monday, not today. So we're going to send it over to Frenchie with sports and upcoming.
There's athletic tutoring designed just for you in room 303 every Monday and Wednesday from 3:05 to 4. Stop by and get work done or get some extra help when you need it. Varsity boys basketball at Miramonte tournament at 2, out of class at 10:30. Frost-Off boys basketball at Independence tournament at 2, out of class at 10:30. The JV girls basketball is at the Frontier tournament at 1 and 3, out of class at 11:41. Frost-Off girls basketball West tournament at 9:30. And then JV boys soccer Centennial tournament at Golden Valley High School, out of class or at 3:30 and 4:30. Depart at 2:10. Wrestling at South. Now let's take a look at upcoming events. The 25th through the 29th is Thanksgiving recess. The 2nd of December is a 1-hour early out, and the 4th is a late start. Now back to Isaac and Jensen for the end of the show.
And on that note, Generals, enjoy your guys' Thanksgiving break and tune in December 2nd for another great episode of Hqtv.
Shaft High School's news source.